And we are live. And normally you hear me and everything is all right. If it's the case, just let me know, in the comments so that I can see, well, who you are and how is everything going. So, yeah, how have I think your 2 weeks been? I mean, how is everything going? Have you had a nice week so far? So today is a day with plenty of announcements. So I'm just gonna play a little bit while we wait for people to come and join the party. But yeah, today is a great day. So let's play just a little bit more guitar, shall we? Sorry about that. Phone ringing, that's not a good thing. Yeah, hello, salut. Deria, Sabi, how are you going? How is it going? How are you doing? I don't know how to speak. But yeah, how is everything going? I have to leave soon, but wanted to say hi. Well, you're free to come and go. I mean, that's the point of everything. But so yeah, now that I see there are some people watching, I'm doing great. But so basically, the point of today. Okay, you have to leave very soon. Okay, I I will say my announcement very quickly at first, and then we can develop with the people who come and go. But so basically, the point of this live is that it's official. Woohoo! Breaking news for you guys in here. My guitar lessons online are available. There are 3 available on my website. Um, it's official. It's done. You can go now. I mean, it's there. We have made sure that everything was working perfectly. So it's there. There's one lesson for alternate picking, another one for hybrid picking, and another one for tapping. And well, depending on how what you prefer and all that, well, I can develop more lessons, other techniques, and other types of lessons. I mean, that's the point of the internet. We can talk almost directly to each other. But so yeah, that's big news. I had been saying that to you that it was coming for at least two lives. Ozan Firat said, I hate that you are having such a lack of visitors. Don't worry. I mean, there are 7 people watching. So, I mean, when there's one person in real life, it's a pleasure to talk to that person. So, 7 is really enough. And, it's the beginning of the life. So, thank you for your concern. And it's very nice of you. And if you have any questions, just, feel free to ask. That's why I'm here. But don't worry, this is a great thing. Guvo Guvo, I don't understand what you say, but hi. So yeah, the new courses, I mean the guitar lessons are available on my website. So the link is in the description, and it's so nice because I was, I have been teasing it, or at least talking to you about it for quite some time. So now it's official, and there's more to come. I mean, there's more to come. I finished another thing, another lesson that it's not really technique based, but it will be interesting nonetheless. I guess. I mean, I find it interesting. But so yeah, it's live, and I mean, if you have any questions about it, just leave them here, and it will be a pleasure to answer it. And even if you don't have questions about the courses, you are free to leave them there too. That's why I'm here. So that being said, second great thing, and I have been talking about it for quite a while too. Micmac, so my band's new album is mixed. So Alternative Seguir, he says, "Pump it up, brother." Ah, well, thank you, and thank you for the translation. So yeah. I don't know, pump it up. I felt like riffing. And today is a D minor type of day. I don't know. Well, usually because I don't like coming to these live streams without properly warming up. I sometimes have to because of schedule. But hello, Kalake, the man, the legend. Hello, sir. How is it going? How are you doing? How is everything going? So yeah, usually I practice. I warm up a little bit before the live streams, and probably one live stream at one point. If you think it's interesting, I think it can be, but that depends. Basically, it's really up to your preference. But so basically, I think it could be interesting for me. Oops, sorry, to make a sort of live workout here. Chitarangan! Yes, sir. Hi, Mampanga. You're a legend too. I love that you have started a YouTube channel. You are a legend, and keep it up. You have a lot of things to share to the world. And by the way, for anybody watching this live on now and in the future on replay, please check this guy on the internet if you like rhythm and if you like rhythm and if you like gaming, because you're such a badass when it comes to gaming. I don't understand half of the things that you do, but it's very impressive. So if you are into rhythm, Indian rhythm, so the tatikinatum and the so that now I'm impressed. I don't have my conical back. Give me my conical back. But oh yeah, you're now with the girl. Yeah, but it's supposed to be a motivation that to be in couple, and that, I mean, Lisa and I, we motivate each other every day, and it's like, okay, another day. So it should be that way. So you should be full of energy. But I mean, I know it's still early stages of a relationship, but yeah, don't give up YouTube because of a girl. Search it, Arangan. Be careful. But so what I was doing before the live is that I was practicing in order to properly warm up and be ready for you guys. But I thought at that moment I had, an epiphany, and I said, that might be interesting for you guys if at one point I did just like 1 hour live stream. So, but instead of doing the usual Q&A and let's hang out and stuff like that, which is super nice when you have questions, and I mean, it's a proper way of exchanging with you guys and all that. But so I thought it could be interesting to, I put on the metronome and the drone. Chitrangan, you know what a drone is. So, so I usually work out my guitar, so my technique with a metronome and a drone to have a tonality. And yeah, I could do that so that those of you who are interested in guitar, or those of you who play guitar even better, you can have some examples of how I actually work out. And there are, of course, YouTube videos on my channel explaining what I do. But this is more of a, if you have questions about what I'm doing, then I can answer right away. So yeah, for those of you who weren't here right at the beginning, I am launching guitar lessons on my website. So I have 3 guitar lessons right now, one for alternate picking, the other one for hybrid picking, and finally one for tapping. And it's really great because I've been talking about it for so long, and now it's a thing and it works. And you can go even now. So, well, not now, because if you have questions at the moment to ask them, but after the live stream you can check it out, or if you're watching this in the future, go ahead and come back later. But so yeah, that's great news. And the second big news, because it's, I'm happy, these are great news. And there's sometimes between the beginning of a project and then it really advancing and happening, there's sometimes a lot of time. Usually I try to do it the faster the better, but some things take time. And I'm very happy because, well, the new Micmac album, the proper sound, is very close to being done, because we recorded, well, a couple of months away. We recorded, I think, 2 months ago, something like that. Then the mixing happened, and now the sound is going to the mastering engineer. So it's almost done. So this is really great. I'm super happy, and I hope I will be able to share things with you soon. Because I don't know, I still don't know when it's going to launch, because we want to tour right after, and because we don't know when we are going to be able to tour. It's kind of you know, and I say a lot of and I'm sorry, but I think a lot of things, so I say it. But so yeah, we try to do it so that we can release the album and then go on tour. And so we are waiting for that moment where I think we will be able to tour at that point. But hopefully there will be some music videos prior to that, in order for you to get a little, a little taste of this, taste of that. So this is a great news too. And I mean, I'm completely biased because it's my album, but really, I'm, how to say, my worst critic. So for me to be happy with something that I've done is a little bit tricky. So I mean, I hope that you guys will enjoy it, but I really like it. I really like this new album. But yeah, that's for the news, for the, for the first wave of newcomers. If you have any questions, just, where to put them. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. And yeah, I'm going to play a little bit more guitar. Okay. Oh, Kalake. What's your favorite scale to play? Hmm, let me drink and I will answer. All right. Da-da-dum. So my favorite scale, I'm a minor type of guy when it comes to scales. Um, so I think one that I really like is the double harmonic. So it's a minor harmonic scale with a sharp fourth. So, for example, if we are in A, instead of doing that, we and it sounds. That one is nice, and also the Phrygian major 7. So it's like a Phrygian dominant, but with a major 7. I like this one. So usually it's like the double harmonic is for soloing, um, because I don't really like the minor second when soloing. But riffing, to have the this this is a great metal feel. So yeah, it's a great scale for soloing. So still Kalakay, the first one sounds a little bit like early Kiko stuff. Thank you very much. I mean, not that I own that scale or anything, but I really like Kiko's playing, and yeah, he has certainly some vibes like that. Uh, I think that's the thing, that because he's using the sharp fourth also, so yeah, it sounds like Kiko for sure. Uh, and if you see me do weird faces and stuff like that, it's because, so not everything is good news, but almost. Yeah, another good news before I talk about my neck. Another good news is that I'm part of a guitar shred collaboration thing. Um, I don't know if I can share really anything with you guys, but so I'm part of a collaboration that hopefully you will see soon. I will share it on my YouTube channel so that you at least see my solo. Woohoo. But so it's a great thing, and so that's the thing, because so that's my favorite scale, right? And so usually how it happens when people want you to do a guest solo or anything, well, they send you either the backing track of your solo, or what I do usually is I record the entire song with only the guest solo missing, so that they can get the vibe of um, of the song and then get inspired from that. But so this was a project that, well, Dimitrios Kopelitis, so my great friend, my great Italian friend here. So he recommended me for the job, and so basically, I got sent 30 seconds of C. It was like, but with major vibes. I don't know why, and so um, it was like no drums or anything, and I was like, okay, well, figure out something, and I had to play Lydian because I heard, this I heard these type of things over it. You get the point. So yeah, and so basically the cool thing about this is that, of course, so you have to know in order to deal with different situations and stuff like that, you have to know your scales so that because I'm not really for the moment at the point where I can say no, send me only minor stuff and only minor harmonic stuff. No, if you want me to solo over anything, I will try my best to do something musical. So I'm very happy when I have the opportunity to do so. So to do so, to do so. So it's great. But it was super tricky, and but then you come up with things that you wouldn't have come up with usually. I mean, I'm always doing this. You know, the, these type of things, very minor, sometimes a little bit bluesy and stuff like that. And so that was kind of a no, that doesn't work over this Lydian thing, so let's do something else. So that was a very interesting experience, and I highly recommend, even if you have favorite scales and you have to master those in order for it to be your signature scale, try others and challenge yourself. Yeah. So that was for the scales. I don't know why I do this silly accent. It sounds like Abu from The Simpsons. Okay. So, Fun TD. F cool, man. Well, I mean, the man, I added it. Like, yeah, man. Cool, man. Thank you. It really was nothing. So, for those of you watching this who are playing guitar or interested in the guitar subject, this type of stuff, because I well, of course, scales in themselves can sound good, but usually it gets a little bit too linear. And because I'm a metal guy and a rock-minded guitar player, I try to visualize everything in pentatonic style things. So, and there will be very certainly, most certainly, a guitar lesson on the subject. By the way, if you weren't here at the beginning, I am launching guitar lessons. So, I mean, if you have questions about that, just leave them in the comments there. But basically, I have an alternate picking guitar lesson or course, however you want to call it, alternate picking, hybrid picking, and tapping courses on my website, and the links are in the description. But so there will be more coming, and probably one about scales and how to play the modes with pentatonics. And I'm not saying using the minor pentatonic for all the minor modes, because it works, but it's not, you don't hear that much of the mode. Hello, Sir Harry Potter. Always great seeing you. But so you don't hear that much of a mode. But if I do that, you already hear a little bit of that. You hear a little bit of the Mixolydian stuff. So that's what I try to do with visualizing with pentatonics. So there will probably be a guitar course on that if you are interested, of course. But I think it's interesting and not so many people cover it. I have so much to do. I cannot join to this stream now, but glad to see you. Well, thank you very much for coming and saying hi, Sir Harry Potter. I hope that you are enjoying the story times for the Micmac songs because you asked for them. So it was a coincidence that I was going to come up with that, but you know, you are the first one saying that you wanted that, so that's for you, Sir Harry Potter. And yeah, thank you very much for coming. If you have to leave, do it. I'll be here for, I think, 40 minutes or so more. So come and say hi. Do whatever you have to do. I mean, if you have questions, leave them there. If you don't, well, don't. But so yeah, the whatever you want to ask, this is the moment. What is your emoji? Oh, you are dabbing, sir. I can't dab, but that's because, and that was the only, well, so news. And I'm going to drink before. Today I feel like doing silly accents. Pardon me. But so yesterday or the day before yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Sorry. So the day before yesterday, I was working out doing P90X as usual, and nothing super extreme or anything. And during the last exercise, the last rep of the last exercise, I how do you say that? I blocked my neck. I was doing this, and then this, and suddenly and super painful. It was the first time that I had because usually I mean I've been injured before and stuff like that, but that was super painful all of a sudden, so very very surprising. And so it happens that I had one vertebrae who just said, yeah, I feel like leaving today. So it moved, and it's not supposed to move sideways, so it was super painful. And then I said, well, maybe it will get better during the night, and it didn't. I slept like 1 hour or something, and then, well, it got I got it you know not replaced, but put in position again by a chiropractor. And so now it's still a little bit painful, but it's better than yesterday, and probably worse than tomorrow. So hopefully it will get better. But yeah, so no weird head turns or anything. Nothing like that, nothing fancy, no headbanging today. But so yeah. That's for the news, guys. If you have any questions, go ahead. I see there are 10 people. I see you guys. So feel free to ask anything. Well, anything. Feel free to ask whatever you feel like asking. I'm here for you. There's looking down is super painful, but there's no problem. You can still play guitar without looking too much. But so yeah, let's dive a little bit more into the guitar lesson subject, because, well, besides the other news that I shared, that's the main thing. So if you happen to be interested, the links are in the description. And as I said, if you have any questions, you know where to put them. But so basically, the point of those lessons are to get a a great understanding of how each technique works. So for alternate picking, it will be a lot of right hand things. So things that I do when warming up usually. So that's interesting, and also another exercise for the synchronization. Sorry, for the synchronization of both hands, which is important when playing guitar. And so for each guitar course, there is a song, like a 30 to 40-second song at the beginning, so that then you get a musical application for what you've learned. And so usually there's more stuff in there than what you have. So it's kind of a step up and a step in between course number one and course number two. If there's a number two, I am preparing a lot of stuff. But so that's basically the point. So you have proper exercises, then a little song to apply the exercises and to move a little bit forward. And yeah, so you have that for alternate picking, for tapping, and hybrid picking. So with alternate picking and hybrid picking, you really have to get the right hand comfortable and good. And some of it is the right and left hand synchronization, but some of it is just the right hand motion, which is not really that natural. And then the tapping, it's great because you have like stuff like that, but more advanced stuff. I don't know if I'm going to make that many about tapping, because but this one is a already a great way to get into tapping. So Onur Kansaga, hello Onur. Hi, which exercises would you recommend to speed up in sweep picking? Um, so I don't have proper exercises to speed up. Um, I mean, um, what I do to speed up can be applied for any technique, I think. And that's again a thing that I have thanks to my guitar teacher, so John Bjork. And so basically, there are three things. All right. And I know this. I mean, not everybody is agreeing on this. So, for example, Martin Miller, who is an amazing guitar player, he says that you can push it, and even if it's sloppy, push it, and it has worked for him. So that's great. But that's not what I would advise you to do, because if you are practicing in a sloppy way, then your playing may become a little bit sloppy. But so basically, when you are doing something, anything on the guitar, you have three things. So let's say you have a lick with 12 notes. So you have, if you are able to play the entire lick, so the 12 notes, if you are able to play it cleanly, so perfect. And if you are able to play it at tempo, so all the notes perfectly, so cleanly and at tempo, you have your lick. So that's your goal. And so when working on that, you have to eliminate one of these three. So usually I would keep the playing cleanly. And so you either play cleanly but at a slower tempo. So you eliminate the at tempo and you have all the notes, or pretty much all the notes, and at tempo. So let's say that you wanted a sweep picking thing. So. Yeah, let's say that. Let's say that that's your sweep picking thing, okay? So there's no point if you don't have the left and right hand synchronization to do. Yeah, I have it. Woohoo! No, that doesn't work. And with sweep picking, it can become really sloppy. But so, I would say at first, make sure that your technique is correct. There will be a guitar course about sweep picking. I mean, I have to compose the song for it. But so and so there are steps to make sure that your right hand and left hand are in sync and everything is cool. But let's say that your technique is already great and your only struggle is to speed up. So the good thing about sweep picking is that it's not that hard to speed up because it's a very ergonomic way of playing. But so basically that's your entire league. And so if you are not able to play it up to speed, then play it entirely and cleanly. And if that's your speed, and then of course if you and the other thing, yeah, so the other part, so that's in order to have it under your fingers and making sure that everything is perfect. But then the speeding up part, because you have to push a little bit. But the way to push it is to make speed bursts. So I do it a lot because I don't do that as much of sweep picking. I do for for things like that, but I'm not that much. Then it's a little bit sloppy because I don't really use it that much. But I have a couple of things that I can teach about that. But so basically, when I use, so that's pretty ergonomic. So usually it's not that complicated to speed up. But basically, you are always trying to, okay, if your lick is 12 notes, then you put it at the right speed, so the right tempo, and you try to play 3 notes at the right tempo, then 4 notes, 5 notes, and then, well, always doing a relaxed movement. So if if you are tensing up, just a little break, couple of seconds, and go back again. I mean, it's very sweep picking can be very frustrating. So I sort of forgot it because I learned it way back. I think like 4 years ago or something like that. I was a lot into sweep picking, and my guitar teacher at that point, we had very very heated exchanges, because I felt like he wasn't giving me the keys, but I the right keys, but I was really tensing up, so that wasn't really that much of what you're supposed to do. So it can be frustrating, but yeah, don't tense up. Uh, I mean, for the speeding up thing, I think I've given you some keys. So the 3 things. If you have still questions and I have to clear it out, just put it back there, and I will explain in another way if needed. And yeah, for the proper technique, there will be a lesson giving you some keys to online, available soon. I mean, I have to work on that. For the moment, it's not there. I have 3 other lessons, but for the moment, it's not there. But yeah, it can be frustrating, but don't tense up. That's because then you're not really learning the proper way. So the big man with walking tree, can you show us the proper racking move? When I do it, it has so much unwanted noise. What do you mean about the racking noise? um, is it are we still talking about the sweep picking thing? Because oh yeah, one thing about sweep picking, and if you haven't noticed, I pointed out. So going back to this, it's basically having the right angle, so almost 45 degrees between the forearm and the strings. And so I do this with my thumb, so I sort of you know orientate a little bit, change the orientation of my pick in order for it to have less resistance. But so it's not this. I think this doesn't work that much, but this is a very relaxed motion. So if it's for sweep picking, yeah, try to move, have the right wrist angle for attacking the strings, and then orientate, do whatever feels comfortable with your fingers. When it comes to alternate picking, I don't move these two fingers, but for sweeping, it's comfortable. And down, and so yeah, move your arm a little bit. So that would be, and yeah, correct me if rake, but I don't understand what you mean by that. Rake, rake, rake. Are we talking about the proper technique? I'm sorry, maybe I'm dumb, and I probably am. But explain it to me. Take your time. I'm here for 20 minutes, so explain it to me, and we will figure out what you're talking about. But so, Anish Giri, why did you break head of guitar? I don't know, man. I felt like it was too big, so no, but I found it a little bit weird at first. It was like, I don't see myself as a headless type of guy, but it makes sense. And I mean, my hello, Divya Rasput, hello. But so yeah, for the Strandberg thing, it was really opla. I'm breaking everything. But so the selling point for me was really the neck shape. So then it was like, okay, it's headless and it has a weird body and stuff like that. But I really like it, and I mean I've gotten used to it, so I like it, and it's super light. So in the end, it's not that weird at all. And because I'm a modern guy, I don't mind a modern looking guitar. Tuna Guinness, is it a job or a hobby for you? Do you make enough money of this? So for me, it's a job. Do I make enough money of this? No, but it's. I don't have to mess this up. Leonard Skinner said hi. Hello, sir. It's always like, oh, fuck. How was it? Leonard Skinner. Yes. Hello. So la, la, la. So yeah, is it a job? Yes, I do this full time. So from 6 a.m. in the morning until probably, well, sometimes 10 p.m., because this is my sort of company, what I'm so this is my career goal. And you are helping a lot with this, so thank you very much to everybody watching this live on replay. Everybody, I love you. But so this is my company, and I started it, I think 2 or 3 years ago. And it's a tricky business, so it takes time. But between well, the t-shirt brand with my wife, so super nutty, if you don't know what it is and you want to support the channel and me and help me eat and pay the bills and stuff like that, you have links in the description. But so yeah, basically I had a lot of students at one point and was doing that almost full time, and was earning a good enough money. But I didn't have time to develop really my music and my YouTube channel and stuff like that. So I quit almost all the babysitting stuff. You go from one home to another in front of a 6-year old who hasn't done anything, and you try to teach them the same thing over and over again. So that's not good. That's not good for, I mean, maybe some people like it, but for me it's hard. And I really appreciate, I mean, you don't have to be 18 to be a great student. But I started when I was 11, and I was old enough so that we could understand each other, and so that I could play and say, yeah, yeah, I want to struggle in order for this to be good, So I was mature enough at that point. So I had that for a while, then stopped, and kept a couple of students, and now I'm basically juggling around. I'm not making a lot of money at all. I'm surviving and having help from my parents. So for the moment, I'm not living out of this channel or the music I'm doing. That's the goal. But so basically, I have students, real life students. I have Skype lessons. I have the brand with my wife, and then I have this YouTube channel. For the moment, the YouTube channel itself doesn't isn't monetized or anything, and it's not like it's going to be monetized anytime soon. But so that's why I'm coming up with things that might interest you. So the guitar lessons, and well, there's the t-shirts. I'm wearing them all the time because I love them, but so that's for sale too. And you know couple of things here and there in order for you to, if you want to support me and the channel and make this grow, you can check the links in the description, and maybe with a couple of things here, a couple of things there, I can make a decent living out of this. But so for the moment, it's my full-time job, and I'm planning on earning a decent living out of this. And my goal in life is not to have a huge house and a pool and and the rock star life. I mean, if I can make a decent life doing what I'm doing right now, I will be the happiest man on earth. And I'm really already super happy with my personal life. I have the best wife in the world. So it's just a matter of developing stuff, and good things will happen. Good things are already happening, so it's just a matter of time and keeping up with everything. So yeah, that's an answer for you, Tunagunes. Tunagunes. Can you play guitar for me from difference Rasput? I love your name. I'm sorry. I hope that it's not offending you or anything, but I like it. Rasput. Yeah, I can play guitar for you. What can I do? What can I do? So there's football, baseball, and racquetball too. I got balls that I'm crushing on you. I'm a sportsman, I'm about the law. I'm killing the song. Sorry. But so yeah, Taste My Feast from a Freak Kitchen. I love this riff. And to have the proper groove, you have to have the drums who do the tum. But so yeah, I'm going to play other stuff along the way. So hopefully you will have a little bit of music here. Mary Osplat, hi. I have a new name. That's a better one. Yeah. Nabilon, Bilader, Nazi, Hayat. I don't really understand what you're saying, but if some people can translate, hello to you, Yunus. Hello to you, Yunus. You, Yunus. Sorry. Okay, so the big man with walking tree. It is a move similar to sweep picking. You move your right hand with a single motion at a time, and your left hand usually with your index finger to roll. Okay, so that's economy picking. If so, you're talking about this. So it's basically small sweeping. Like instead of doing all alternative, when you can switch, going up the neck. If well, going up the neck, you're going to try and sweep um, down, and going down the neck, trying to sweep up. So like kind of a down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 I mean, I do exactly the same uh, as sweeping, except that it's smaller. No, sorry. So it's try and keep as much as the, I don't know if you see the right hand properly, but trying to keep it as in line as possible. And so, yeah, I mean, I don't tense up at all, really. So if the noises you are having are string noises, so that's because you're picking too hard. So if you do this type of thing, well, the synchronization wasn't that good, but that's because you are picking too hard. So relax, take it easy. But there is a sorry, but so relax. And if the noises you are having is, then it's your finger roll that you have to work on. So hey, sorry. So yeah, so you have to practice finger rolls if that's the problem. So and for that, really put a bit of distortion, because if you're playing with a clean sound, then you won't hear the overlapping of notes. So yeah, maybe you're picking too hard, but as I said, if you hear too much string noise, you're picking too hard. If you hear a little bit of overlapping, then it's your left hand with the finger rolls that you have to work on. And yeah, and finally, if you are doing, so yeah, finally, if you are doing this around areas that are I am still online. Guys, can you tell me if everything is going correctly? Yes, okay. Well, you scared me. Was everything okay? So yeah, and so the last thing for you about economy picking, sorry, the last thing about economy picking is that if you are doing finger rolls around parts about the fifth fret or the 12th fret, that is very hard to do, to not have to not have some harmonics ringing. So try to keep it as low as possible, but keep in mind that try your finger rolls in other parts of the neck, and if it works there, then don't be too cruel on yourself if it doesn't work. If it doesn't work on the parts where I said. So yeah, that's good for you. La, 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 la. So our friend with the perfect name says, "Where are you from?" I'm from France. So that answers your question, bro. Do you listen to Turkish Anatolian music? No, I don't. But you can recommend stuff. Feel free to put them there. The best place to put them is not actually the comments, the live comments. It's better to put them in the comments and the video, so that then I can just grab it and check it out. I try to do it all the time, but if you can put recommendations, just or suggestions, as you said, in the comments underneath the video. I will check what Anatolian Turkish music is. Erdal Demir. Hi, I am Erdal. Remember, I did my best to increase the number of your followers via Eskiz's Look. I am watching you from Ankara. Well, thank you very much for watching, and thank you for your support. This is really great. Actually, so everything is great. So I'm talking to you because I am talking, to you guys, and you are great. But so basically, since the big spike, so we went up until I think 12,000 or something like that, and since then it's been slowly decreasing. So I don't really understand why, but I'm very happy that you guys are here, and this has completely changed this YouTube channel, and so I'm super super happy for what you've done. So thank you very much to you, and thank you very much to everybody watching this. But so yeah, if you have any idea why some people are leaving, maybe just put it there and say, yeah, because I think that the quality of the videos is actually going up. So I mean, maybe you have ideas, but I don't know. I'm not suffering from that. If that's something that would bother you, but so yeah, I'm just curious to see if you know you have any idea. Where are you from? Wi-Fi. Uh, you can write to YouTube. I don't understand. I live in a small village, so um maybe that's the point about the Wi-Fi. But from my end, everything is going great. But so yeah, do you guys have any more questions? I don't want to leave on the leader. Everything is going great, so really don't get oh no, people are leaving. People are coming too, but it's just that more are leaving than coming, so the subscriber numbers are going down at the moment. But if you have any things that might explain that, just put it in the comments, and it will be interesting to discuss this with you guys. But so yeah, our Rajput is from India, so that explains that explains so there was a great friend, a free guitar camper and an amazing Indian percussionist called Chitarangan Srinivas. So he was here at the beginning of the live, and so I love Indian names. So because it sounds like Indian percussion. So it's like Chitarangan, Chitarangan, and even the instruments also, because Chitarangan plays the mridangam. So it's very so yeah. I find it I find it funny with but maybe you find it funny that French people are named François or things like that. So yeah, no judging that. I just find it funny. Who can say to me what was that song? some channel trivia questions. So if no one has it on the live thing, I'm asking that for people on the replay, and put it in the comments if you get it. Hmm. That was a question for you guys. You have to work. What do you think? So our Indian friend is saying, "What do you think about Alan Walker, Martin, and more EDM artists?" I don't know. I don't really listen to any of that. But as I said, if you have things that you would like me to listen to, put it in the comments of the video, not the live, but the comments there, so that I can more easily find it and check it out. And yeah, I mean, if you have any more questions, now it's the time. Ah, okay. So Yunus, what do you think about French girls? They are wonderful. I love French wine and sure French girls. I'm married to a French girl, so and she is wonderful. Um, so that's all I can say. There are beautiful people in France. There are not so beautiful people in France. So I think it's it's the same everywhere. But if you think that French women are more beautiful than others, great. Come to France and see for yourself, and maybe you will find your French woman too. but um, but yeah, what do I think? There are beautiful people in France, and everybody, everywhere. There are beautiful people and not so beautiful. But as long as they are beautiful on the inside, and that, so that's just a quick thing. The but Basically, I tend to see people who are nice and you know people who you want to hang out with. Usually, so my friends, for me, they are all beautiful, but physically too, because they are beautiful people, and so in the end, you see them maybe more beautiful than they are. So that's a thing to think about. When people are beautiful on the inside, you see them more beautiful on the outside too. Da, 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 da. So that was for you. And I don't drink. I'm I'm a bad French guy. I don't like cheese, and I don't drink. Well, I don't drink wine, but I don't drink any alcohol whatsoever. The rock stars are not what they used to be. Where are we going? But so yeah, but I think French wine is great apparently. And you don't know Alan? No, I don't know Alan. And beatboxing? No, I know MMA, so kickboxing and Muay Thai, but I don't know beatboxing. So the it was really a trendy thing when I was, in high school, but I wasn't good at it, as you can see. So yeah, I know beatboxing for that. You don't drink? That's good. Yeah, I think so too. But I don't have anything against people who drink, as long as it's not too much and they don't get completely wasted. Yeah, if you have more questions, now it's the time. And so yeah, so that you have a little reminder, the big thing, the big news today is that I am releasing 3 new guitar lessons on my website. So one for alternate picking with a lot of great exercises and a song for you to apply that into a musical context. Hybrid picking, also breaking down the motion with exercises, um, and also and also a song for you to try it out with a little bit of music and grooving stuff, and tapping with a lot of exercises and a song. Always exercises and a song, in order for you to make it easy to learn. And there's no entry level, like you have to be advanced or whatever. There are great exercises, and usually you can work on them, no matter what level you are. I use them, but they are not that hard to do. So so yeah, you can check that out. The link is in the description, and I'm gonna check out the last questions. Hey bro, can you listen to Chem Karaka? I currently on live now. Leave it in the comments of the video. I have heard about it. I think it's not the first time someone asked me to check out Chem Caracas. So just, yeah, leave it in the comment section there so that I can just click on it, and it makes it much easier. Our our sorry, our Indian friend says he's alone in the chat. Well, you are not, because there's Yunus. And I mean, that's the thing. Not everybody has to participate. I'm super glad that you are, and it makes for a great chat because, in order for it to have interesting information for everybody, somebody has to ask questions. It's like in any audience, if you're doing having a lesson or anything, you have 30 30 students, and many of them would have questions, but not all of them dare to ask the teacher. And so when someone asks, usually it's good for more than just one person. So yeah, I mean, feel it's good that some people ask questions, and don't be intimidated by me, because I'm not intimidating. So just ask whatever questions you have to ask. For now, I'm gonna have to leave because my lovely wife just came back home. But so I'm gonna answer the last questions. What do you think about the group King Gizzard Lizard Wizard? Do you listen to them? I don't know them, but once again, Okan, you're you are now new to the live. I'm sorry, I have to leave very soon. But if you have things for me to check out, the links are in the description. Da, da, da. Varg, Varg Vikernes moved to France. You should meet him. It will be a pleasure. I mean, if he wants to, if he wants to meet, I am easily contactable. Da-da-da. Which instruments do you play? So that's a question from our Indian friend. So I play guitar, I sing, and I play a little bit of bass in order to record for my songs and demos. And I understand drums enough so that I can compose drum parts that are playable and that make sense. So yeah. As I said, if you want me to check anything, just leave it in the comments of the video. So not the live chat, but the comments underneath, and you have all the information on how to support the channel and the guitar lessons also in the description. You have been wonderful as usual. I love these live sessions. So thank you very much to everybody who has watched it either live or on replay. I love you all. You are all beautiful people. And yeah, I'm going to leave. Have a nice evening, day, or whatever if you're watching this on replay. See you very, very soon on next videos. And yeah, I've been Antoine Mikhtarian, and I will see you very, very soon. And I'm going to end the stream now. Bye bye, everybody. And end it.